Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.
The Monsters. That's easy. All right, number 5.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's easy, but it's wrong, AJ. It's not. Now, that is a video that runs in arena called Name That Tune, and that's
Yeah.
been broadcast a few times. It's not the Monsters, though, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. I just remember doing my homework
Sure.
doing it, but I was 100% wrong.
Yeah, the Adams family. The Adams family. I think you got caught between that and the Munsters.
Yeah.
But anyway, that happens a lot in arena. So anyway, welcome back to the show, everyone. Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante. And AJ, as we welcome you back in, we've talked about your pro career, but take us through your high school career, your younger days. I mean, you were a multi-sport athlete. You
Yeah.
got into a little bit of everything, didn't you? Baseball,
Yeah,
football?
definitely. Growing up, I had 3 older brothers, and my dad was our rec league coach. And when my dad wasn't there, my mom would fill in sometimes and get us
Nice.
started until the other volunteers and my dad got there. So basketball, football, and baseball was a part of our life ever since you could walk. You always had a ball in your hand around the house. And now my 16-month-old is the same way. He has a ball. He's pretending like he's dribbling. He has a free throw routine already.
Nice.
Like it's unbelievable. It's
Now, what was your
unbelievable.
favorite of the 3? Was basketball your favorite, or did you?
Man, I would say football was probably 1A and basketball was 1B.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed football and playing, and of course I was the quarterback. So just leading the troops in the battle, that was a lot of fun for me. So I would probably have to say football was probably my first.
So who was
love.
your hero as a football player, as a quarterback? Who did you
As
you
a-
think you were out there,
As
AJ?
a quarterback, I would probably have to say Joe Montana.
Nice.
Oh,
Joe
nice.
Montana
That's a good
was
one.
my guy, and I'm a 49ers fan. I had to say that kind of quietly now over
Right.
the past 5 or 6 years, but Joe Montana was my guy, and with that being said, that's who I try to pattern my game after.
You know, it was interesting. Yeah, we had Darrell Armstrong on the show, who you obviously know.
Yeah.
You know Flash, and he also grew up playing football, and said he would rather kick the game-winning field goal in the Super Bowl than win an NBA and hit the game-winning 3 in the NBA Finals. I mean, at one point, did you feel that way? I mean, were you leaning towards football?
Man, I think I was leaning towards football, but on Saturdays, I felt terrible. I felt terrible. So with that being said, especially in the playoffs, coming down the stretch, you're playing against good teams and good programs. In South Carolina, football is very big there. And Saturdays, I was not feeling good. So with that being said, after my last game, I hung up those cleats and started to get the basketball game going.
That's probably a good choice.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm going to
Yeah.
say that.
I think I
I'm
made
going to
right
say that's
decision.
panned out all right for you. Isn't it amazing how some guys can be great at 3 sports and we aren't good at any?
Any? No, I know.
Isn't that amazing?
I was like above average, maybe. No, I wasn't even above
No,
average.
I don't even believe that.
That's why I'm sitting next to you.
All right, AJ, take a look at the monitor. We do every show. We have our Geico fan question of the week, and we've got one specifically for you,
Okay.
Anthony Johnson. Let's roll the video.
Hey, this is Zach from Ocala, Florida. AJ, what small business do you own?
What small bit? Apparently, he heard about a small business that you own.
Yeah.
We may have force fed that question to him.
Little side venture. Do you have a side venture, do you?
Yeah, I started AJ Custom Doors 2 summers ago. Basically started, I bought a new home in Atlanta, and it was custom with standard white doors. And with that being said, I kind of wanted to set the theme to each individual room with stained glass inserts into, wooden doors, and they turned out pretty well. So with that being said, I got with the guys that did my doors and started a business. And, now it's been going pretty good. So I've done doors in the locker room at American Airlines Arena, Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban, took care of me with that. And
I bet he did.
I've done the locker rooms in College of Charleston. We built a new arena. So with I really enjoyed it. Something to do on the side, and at the same time, starting my own company and running a business is something that kind of takes away from basketball a little bit. So I really enjoy it, and I love it.
Did you
I
comp
love
that
it.
one? Did you comp the College
Oh.
of Charleston?
No.
I thought maybe that'd be like an
no.
alumni donation or something.
I've donated enough,
That seems
so
fair.
it's time to donate back.
Right,
That seems
absolutely.
fair.
Well, we got a couple of samples of some of your work in case those are anyone out there interested in AJ's Custom Door. Right there you go. That's what you're talking about with Mark Cuban.
Yes, the ones in the Dallas locker rooms.
And then for a teammate,
Josh
I
Smith.
guess.
Yeah,
For your
yeah.
teammate.
Josh Smith, he wanted something that dunked as far as showing his athleticism and getting up and
Where did he put that?
Well, we kept it like that, so it was more like a sample piece. So
okay.
he put it up in his trophy room.
I got you.
Yeah.
So then we have
Okay.
one.
So we
that-
have sample pieces.
We have
as
one
well
that
as
we
far
want
as-
you to do for us.
Can
and
you
could
take
probably
care of that one?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah, I
count
can
that for us?
definitely do that. Yeah, we could definitely hook that one up. So
Put that
yeah.
right on that window right there. I think.
Man,
All
that
right.
is a bad-looking door. Window, I mean. That is a bad-looking window. All right, AJ. Well, since you're new to the show and this is your first time coming on the program, there's a little game we like to play called "What Did Hito Just Say?"
Okay.
Now you have to live it. You have to every day in practice. You have to figure out what did Hito just say.
Of
Yeah.
course.
What-
Sometimes he says a lot, and I just shake my head, and just walk the other direction. So yeah.
Well,
you
then
can't
how-
walk. You can't walk anywhere this time.
No.
Now
Okay.
you have to
Gotta
actually
face
try
it
to
head
figure
on.
out what did
Okay.
Hito just say.
All right.
All right.
sounds
So
good.
listen to the clip.
Sometimes, when your shots doesn't go down, fall down, you just want to attack and get some easy baskets, go to the free throw line and make your goal. And so I was just trying to be aggressive and play my game.
Take a stab at it, AJ. What did Hito just say?
Okay. Sometimes when the shots aren't falling down, which I don't know what that means, but sometimes when the shots aren't falling, he just wants to be aggressive and get to the foul line and knock them down. I
That
think.
Doug? Who got? Is that right? Is that the first time we've got somebody get it right?
You may be the first person to ever get that right. Now we're going to show it to you again. Let's just clarify. We're going to show it to you again with some video, just
Right.
in case you have to clear something up.
Okay.
There we go.
Sometimes, when your shots doesn't go down, fall down, you just want to attack and get some easy baskets, go to the free throw line and make your goal. And so I was just trying to be aggressive and play my game.
I think AJ got it right.
I think you got it right.
But what's the make it go?
Well, that's what we got. Well, I'm glad you asked because now we have the words. Now we have
Okay.
the words on the screen because we're not clear on that either.
Okay.
So let's roll it with the words. A little help here.
Sometimes, when your shots doesn't go down, fall down, you just want to attack and get some easy baskets, go to the free throw line and make your goal. And so I was just trying to be aggressive and play my game.
All aggressive spelled with a W. That's always
Well,
nice.
sometimes you got to be aggressive. Well, there it is. Make the goals. That is what he said.
All right, so are we playing soccer or are we playing basketball? Make goals or I don't know. Maybe that's his soccer background that's coming through.
It might be. Well, we
Maybe.
appreciate it, but you did the best. You might have come the closest.
Yes, you've been the
okay.
closest
Yeah.
so far of anybody. We've had
Okay.
people just say
Yeah.
just random stuff, but that was right on. That was right on.
That was what did Hito just say. Now time for our would you rather question, and this is when we sign off with you here, AJ. We're going to give you two scenarios.
Okay.
You have to pick one of these two.
I have to pick one.
We're hoping you'll pick one of these two.
Okay.
Ultimately, it's up to you. George,
All right.
what is our would you rather question for
Are
AJ?
you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. AJ, would you rather, while running through the woods from an enraged wild boar,
Ooh.
okay, would you rather sprain your ankle severely or accidentally step into an old metal bucket and not be able to shake it off while you run? So you have to pick one of the two. This is how
is
we
your
close
scenario.
the show with you. This is your scenario, AJ.
Yeah,
Both are quite funny.
That's a wild scenario. I guess if I sprain my ankle, then the board could really do me harm. So I would probably have to say, keep my foot in the bucket and keep moving.
That's correct. Because you can always use the bucket as a weapon. I think you can always fight the boar off with the bucket.
And who knows? Maybe we're fast with buckets. Who knows?
could
We never
be.
know. Well, that was
AJ,
great.
you may be faster with a bucket on your foot.
Possibly.
Who knows?
Possibly.
AJ, thanks so much for coming in. We're looking forward to it for a while. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, thanks for
coming.
having me on, guys. I
Good luck the
appreciate
rest
it
of the
very
way.
much. Thank
Magic
you.
point guard Anthony Johnson. Still lots more to do here on Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante. Go to the website, magicovertime.com. 7 people looked at it last month.
Nice.
We need more. We got to get
Gotta get
more.
some
Check
hits,
it out.
people.
Submit your emails. We'll answer those all season long. And, of course, text 57375, keyword overtime, to win those 2 lower bowl tickets to the Magic Jazz on the 15th. Mad Dog, how are we closing this out?
Well, Dante, when we come back, we'll catch up with Kevin Holden and Dwight Howard at Blessings in a Backpack. And Magic Overtime fans get a special discount to get 15% off any jersey at OrlandoMagicShop.com. Text the word SHOP to 57375 to receive a bounce back code to redeem your discount online. Text now because this offer expires March 11th. Magic Text is brought to you by T-Mobile.
Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.